Guys, the Bot Builder back, and welcome to another episode of Robot Wars Omega Account Mayhem 2020. We already have our first three robots in the grand finals, and they are Subatomic version 3, the third seeds representing Hexbug Heroes, King Ramses the second representing Harry Sue Bob, and the winner of last heat, Bert for the win, who has surprised us all, beating two former Account Mayhem champions in Razor 1905's Rapture NG, the 7th seed, and Dead Slot 142's Death Strawberry, before taking out the surprise package Rambot Chicken Strips Robotics machine standalone in the heat finals. Now this heat does see the return of a big scary Vert, who are backing out for revenge. Yes, the 5th seed Scrapper are back, but they do have a tough heat ahead of them with three other spinners. So it should be a very spinner heavy heat. So let's just jump right into it with our first fight. Representing Robobotic, Scrapper, Vertical Spinner. Scrapper, the big scary vertical spinner, are back here once again, and they have certainly improved since the last one. They still have the devastating green vertical spinner with the wedgelets, but they now ditched the claws, so it can self-right easier, and it even has these side stream X at the side now, just for when it gets flipped. The seeds haven't been doing too greatly as of late, as only one of them have gotten to the finals, but can Scrapper make it 2 seeds in the finals? Well, I think so. Representing Wolfie Productions 98, Snowstorm. And here is Snowstorm, a replica of the Techno Games robots, except it has a good front hinge flipper instead of just being a full-on wedge. They are representing Wolfie Productions, and they do have a very good front hinge flipper, very low to the ground, nippy, speedy, fast. Could be a contender for the title, I feel this robot is. And hey, Firestorm has had a lot of success in my series, so we'll see if its snowy compatriot will do as well. And in the corner patrol zone for the CPZ, if you give him a beer, he'll probably grab you and pick you up and throw you into the arena wall. It's Virus. And if you pat this dog on the head, it'll probably gnaw your arm off. It's Growler. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Well, it's interesting seeing these two robots fight each other in the first, as the first fight, because I feel both of these machines are probably the two best robots in the heat. And already Snowstorm going against the vertical spinner and flipping them up and over, and Snowstorm flipping Scrapper up and over, and already Scrapper seems to be in lots of trouble dealing with this front hinge flipper. Now Snowstorm are very Snowstorm Firestorm have beaten good verts before oh look at Scrapper using the force of their spinner to get back down from their back. That is how they get back down from there. Oh, and look at that! Look at that! All they really needed was one good hit with the spinner, and Snowstorm would be done for. I knew that would be the case. I knew that was probably what was going to happen. And Scrapper, they march on through to the heat semi-finals. Seats. Well, Scrapper certainly proving to be a scary machine once again. Snowstorm, I was going to say, Firestorm have beaten many deadly verts before, so could Snowstorm beat one? Well, by the evidence of that, it put up a good effort, but the answer's no. As Scrapper just got in one good hit with the spinner, and Snowstorm were out. Snowstorm, though, they do go through to the loser's melee. Representing Elite Core Robotics, Deadly Combo. Right, here is Deadly Combo, representing Elite Core Robotics, armed with a very powerful overhead spinner. Reminds me a lot of Hazard from BattleBots, with a low robot to the ground, with 4-wheel drive and a wedge at the front, and armed with a devilish spinner. This robot could do well, but they cannot self-right. Will that be an issue for them here? Representing Zenith Robotics, Bad Boy. And here is Bad Boy representing Zenith Robotics, armed with a very strong front hinge flipper. They are probably one of the most powerful front hinge flippers that I have, so watch out for them. They do have a nice suit and tie aesthetic to it as well. Nice, black, dark and edgy, low to the ground, and armed with a good front hinge flipper. This robot is anything but bad. And then the corner patrols are for the CPZs. Well, Growler and Virus did nothing in the last fight. You know the drill. So let's get ready for this fight. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Oh, should be a good battle. This should be. And already, Bad Boy get right underneath Deadly Combo, flipping him up and over. And Deadly Combo are already in Virus's clutches right now. And Virus coming in with a good grapple right here, lifting Deadly Combo up, and this can't be over already. Go on. And I think Bad Boy is trying to right them, maybe get a bit of a better battle out of it. Well, they are flipping Deadly Combo. Deadly Combo, though, they do go back down. And they are revving up their spinner, and oh, that's a big hit right there. In onto Bad Boy. Bad Boy trying to use their front hinge flipper there, and are trying to deflect the spinner. Well, I mean, front hinge flippers do seem to do very well against spinners. They do seem to do better against vertical spinners, but Bad Boy are certainly showing off to be very impressive at dealing with Deadly Combo. Deadly Combo, they are a deadly combo, but I think an even deadlier combo is a combination of a front hinge flipper and just very good armor, especially if you're a robot like Deadly Combo, who haven't really gotten that spinner into play, really. It's a shame, really. It is a very powerful spinner, but we just haven't really seen it do much. And well, Bad Boy getting in underneath Deadly Combo once again. And Deadly Combo, they are revving up their spinner. They do stay upright this time, though. They do stay upright this time. They are still trying to rev up their spinner. They are very low to the ground. We just haven't really seen that spinner come into play. What on earth happened to Bad Boy just then? Oh, and that was a good hit right there from the spinner of Deadly Combo. Virus seems to be getting in the way. You should have your jaws open, Virus. How are you gonna? Is that how you drink beer as well? You just leave your mouth shut? Idiot. And oh, that was a good push right there from Bad Boy, pushing Deadly Combo into Growler, and Growler pushing Deadly Combo back, and now coming in for a bit of a doggy nibble right here. And I think Bad Boy, next time they flip them over. And Growler asking for a tummy tickle, really. Oh, a Deadly Combo, they've been flipped up and over. And I think Bad Boy aren't going to self-right them this time. It was probably a bit too risky this time, and that was a very good performance by Bad Boy, beating Deadly Combo. And they're on the drop zone, and what is going to drop from the drop zone? Because they are immobile, there is no way back in it for them, so what's going to drop? Oh, it's my NES Mini controller. I need to set up my NES Mini again, but Deadly Combo, they were a deadly combo, but they fought an even deadlier one. And, well, they're now going to fight an even deadlier combo. A Pit of Oblivion and instant elimination if you go in there. Cease. Well, that was a very strong performance by Bad Boy. Well, they're constantly flipping Deadly Combo up and over, and flipping them back over once again. And that is a deadly spinner, might I remind you, so that is quite confident. So you must be pretty confident in your machine to do that, and they certainly were, and they go through to the Heat semi-finals. Representing Dylan Mears, Drizzle. Well, here's Drizzle representing Dylan Mears, my half-brother. He wanted me to build Drizzle because he's a massive fan of Drizzle from BuggleBots, and yeah, and it is a pretty decent replica I think I did of it. With a massive vertical spinner and with low wedges to the ground, to feed the robots into the spinner, this robot could pull off a few surprises. It's also very bouncy, and it can self-right from almost any angle, or at least that's what the teams say. So we'll see if Drizzle will drizzle itself, or if it will death roll itself, I guess. Representing Alvi Islam, Approximus Le Sonnet 12. And here's Alvi Islam's machine, made by the guy, Alvi Islam, the guy who made my channel logo and channel banner. He's entered the account Mayhem with Sonnet 12. They competed in Bots and More's account Mayhem. Got quite unlucky, I felt, because it is a pretty deadly vertical spinner. On a lifting turret, it can self-right, and they now got Sidestream X2, which should help them out. So we'll see if Sonnet 12 will take off. And in the core patrol zone for the CPZ, we have the purple Triceratops, which is very historically inaccurate. It's Matilda. And we have the red, black, white, and grey Rhinoceros, which is even more scientifically inaccurate. Jeez. Wow. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. No. Activate. So we have 2 very deadly vertical spinners here in this fight. I mean, as I said, this heat has 4 spinners in it and 2 front hinge flippers. And this is a battle between 2 verts, and I think it's going to come down to who gets the first big hit. Well, both robots are seemingly struggling to try and make an impact right here in a minute. Oh, and look at that! Both machines make a massive impact and send them both knocked up and over. Drizzle do get back down. Sonnet 12 is struggling right here in a minute though. Sonnet 12, they do self-right using their vert. They do self-right using their flipping arm turret. And now Drizzle are trying to get in underneath Sonnet 12! And they send them out the arena just like that. Oh, Drizzle, what are you doing? Drizzle, what are you doing? Drizzle! Drizzle, leave our house bots alone! God damn it, Drizzle. Oh! Yeah, that was kind of deserved. Don't pick fights with the house robots, boys. Cease. Well, that was really, that's really all she wrote for Sonnet 12, really. Just like other vertical spinner battles, the first hit can really determine it, and well, it did. Both robots got knocked over, but Drizzle could self-right faster and took advantage, sending Sonnet 12 out the arena. Although Sonnet 12, they will go into the loser's melee. And here is the loser's melee. I mean, so far this heat has been full of spinners, and as a result, there have been many quick fights, as both Snowstorm and Approximus for Sonnet 12 were sent out the arena very quickly to both Scrapper and Drizzle respectively. Deadly Combo, on the other hand, they went up against probably the worst robot they could face in Bad Boy, but they're hoping to get some damage here in this fight. And overseeing this fight is Matilda and Rhino once again. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. No. Activate. Right, so we have 2 spinners going at it, and already Sonnet 12 and Deadly Combo seem to be going after each other. Meanwhile, Snowstorm coming in, hopefully hoping to try and come with a good attack, and going up the top of Sonnet 12's vertical spinner. Now, these losers melee fights are often very good. I mean, we remember basically on Tryhard versus Metal 3 in the last one, don't we? And Sonnet 12 self-righting with their lifting arm, self-righting very quickly once again, trying to come with their vertical spinning once again. Self-righting, in comes Deadly Combo though! And that was a Deadly Combo of Snowstorm and Sonnet 12! But Snowstorm have flipped Deadly Combo up and over! And I think that was what they were trying to do. I think they saw Deadly Combo as the big threat, and now Sonnet 12 causing damage in the spinner, but they've accidentally righted Deadly Combo. I don't think that was their intention. Snowstorm are now have to deal with Rhino, and Rhino slamming them into the arena wall. Now, I will say this now, Snowstorm are one of the robots I picked to potentially win this entire tournament. I think they're a really good machine, but if they got in the first round, that'll be a major upset. Sonnet 12 are upended, but they do self-right, and now kind of another good hit with the vertical spinner, and again, Deadly Combo, revving up that spinner once again, and Sonnet 12, you probably should have left them, Albi Islam. Oh, that was a huge hit! Right there with the vertical spinner. Oh, but they were very close to going down the pit just then. And Snowstorm now are in underneath Deadly Combo, and they flip them over. And Deadly Combo have been flipped up and over. Sonnet 12 seem to be a bit bent and buckled, but their spinner does still seem to be working, and I think they're going to leave Deadly Combo this time. And Snowstorm coming with another good flip right there in onto Sonnet 12, and trying to come for another good hit with the vertical spinner, sending Snowstorm into the air. This is an excellent tussle, this is. Although I think Deadly Combo are out of it. And I think Rhino are going to place them onto the drop zone once again. Oh my god, this is the second time they've been on the drop zone, it seems. Snowstorm and Sonnet 12 seem to be fighting. What will drop this time then? Well, we've had a Super Nintendo control. An NES mini controller. What will drop this time? Oh, it's a Joy-Con this time. Oh, who would have thought? Who would have thought? And now Snowstorm self-righting quickly. Albi Islam also being flipped up and over, but they do self-right. Sonnet 12, Snowstorm flipping them up and over. This is a very fast-paced, frantic fight. And I think Deadly Combo are going on the floor flip and they're getting a tour of the arena hazards, it seems. Oh, getting flipped. Now Matilda's hopefully going to try and cause some more damage. Meanwhile, Snowstorm and Sonnet 12 are still fighting and having a good time! Until that moment. Cease. Until that moment, surely. And that is an immense upset. Matilda sends Deadly Combo down the pit. Oh, that's a shame. They were a very deadly spinner, but Sonnet 12... Well, while the House Robots are dealing with Deadly Combo, I wasn't really focusing on Sonnet 12 or Snowstorm's fight, and, well, Sonnet 12 got the elimination. Uppercutted Snowstorm with the spinner and sent them clean out the arena. And that is a major shame. I thought Snowstorm were going to win this entire tournament, to be honest. But they're out. Well, we are now into the Heat semi-finals. We've lost two really good machines as well, in Deadly Combo and Snowstorm. A powerful spinner and, honestly, my favourite for the title, Snowstorm, are both out. But that just leaves 4 robots left. 3 deadly verts and a very strong front hinge flipper. And let's start things off with the 5th seed Scrapper, representing Robobotic. They're taking on, well, my brother, Dylan Mears, and his machine Drizzle. Well, I'm going to say it right now, Dylan. Scrapper are a tough machine, so you're going to have to pull something out the bag if you want to win this one. And in the Corpatron for the CPZs, it's like an animal farm. It's Growler and Matilda. Yeah, because farms have dinosaurs now, apparently. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. No. Activate. Oh yeah, here we go. This should be a very good battle already, and Scrapper are already revving up the spinner and trying to go after Drizzle. Both machines got out the arenas. We're using their vertical spinners. They're two of the best. They're two of the most powerful vertical spinners anyway. And Drizzle been knocked up and over already, but they do use their spinner to self-right, which is something they can do. But Evolution now coming in, trying to flip them over. They do get back down, but honestly, I'm not sure who will come out on top in this vertical spinner fight. Well, I don't think it is going to be Drizzle. Let's just say this here. Drizzle have just been knocked up and over by Scrapper once again. They do get back down. They're revving up the spinner once again, but oh, another massive hit. Scrapper very nearly went down the pit though. Drizzle still revving up that spinner! And they've been knocked out the arena. I have no idea how on earth that happened, but it happened. And Scrapper get another Uta. Can they get a hat-trick in the Heat finals, I wonder? Cease. Well, Scrapper, the mean green spinner, takes out Drizzle. Drizzle, well, seems they got to another Heat semi-final once again, but they got eliminated by a bigger and badder spinner. So Scrapper, they march on to the Heat finals. Can we get another seed in the grand final? Well, before we find out, we need to see who the seed is fighting. As well, we do have our other Heat semi-final battle, which will be between Bad Boy and Sonnet 12. Zenith Robotics is taking on Alvi Islam, a front hinge flipper taking on a vertical spinner in what is bound to be one chaotic fight. So let's just jump right into it. And Growler and Matilda are overseeing the fight once again. I mean, they didn't really do a whole lot in the last fight, did they? So, Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. No. Activate. Oh yeah, should be a good battle. This should be between a good front hinge flipper and a vertical spinner on a lifting arm turret. And, well, honestly, I'm not quite too sure which way this is going to go, but already Sonnet 12 seems to be causing damage to the spinner. I feel Sonnet 12 got a bit lucky in their losers melee. I think that if it went to the judges, Snowstorm probably would have came out on top on aggression and control. And he probably would have gone Snowstorm versus Bad Boy, which would have been an awesome fight. But Sonnet 12, give credit to them. They did get a victory, and they are a good machine, so it is definitely deserved. But now coming with a good hit with the spinner once again right here, in onto Bad Boy. Bad Boy getting knocked away by the spinner of Sonnet 12. Sonnet 12 certainly still coming in the spinner, and Bad Boy very nearly went down the pit just then. Bad Boy trying to come with a good front hinge flip right here and flipping Sonnet 12 up and over. And, oh, trying to come with another good hit with the spinner, and again, coming in with another good hit with that vertical spinning weapon. And again, Sonnet 12 hitting Bad Boy away like that, and getting knocked up and over, but they do self-right, and Bad Boy are flipped up and over, and now they're flipping Sonnet 12 into the arena sidewall, and they are flipping them up and over, but they do self-right just like that, and Bad Boy are flipped up and over, and again, another massive hit with the spinner, and again, but Bad Boy are now flipped Sonnet 12 up and over. And, well, Sonnet 12, this is a very close battle right here in a minute. They're mostly staying at this side of the arena with Matilda, it seems. And Matilda are now in underneath Sonnet 12, and they flip them away. And Bad Boy gets knocked away just then by the massive vertical spinner. Oh, Sonnet 12 very nearly went in the pit just then. They very nearly did, but those two wheels at the back just pulled them back away. And they do self-right once again. This is an incredibly good fight at the minute. This has to be fight of the episode so far, I reckon. This is incredibly close and very fast-paced between two very different machines. And Bad Boy self-righting once again. Sonnet 12 coming with some more good hits with the vertical spinner, and again, hitting Bad Boy just then. Honestly, if it were to go to the judges, I'm not sure who would come out on top here. Bad Boy coming with another good hit coming with another good flipper with their flipper, and Sonnet 12 coming with another massive hit in onto Bad Boy, and Bad Boy have landed into the pit. Oh, that's a shame. They've accidentally just driven themselves in, it seems. And Sonnet 12, well, that was an incredible fight, but Sonnet 12 take off, and they go into the heat finals. Seems. That's such a shame. Bad Boy, they were doing so well, but they made a driving mistake, and that, well, is what cost them in the end. And Sonnet 12, though, Alvi Islam's robots with the vertical spinner on the lifting arm turret, the beautiful design, go in to the heat final. And here is that heat final, and my word, this has certainly been a heat. It has been a more predictable heat, but it has been a very good heat as well. It has certainly been the heat of the spinners. And, well, two deadly vertical spinners do take each other on in the heat finals, in Scrapper taking on Sonnet 12. Scrapper have had very quick fights thus far, taking down both Snowstorm and Drizzle, eliminating them, sending them out of the arena in quick succession. But Sonnet 12's had a more interesting run as well. They did lose to Drizzle in the first round, but they fought through the loser's melee, taking out both Deadly Combo and Snowstorm in a great battle before fighting Bad Boy in one of the best fights of the tournament, which ended with a driving error that sent Bad Boy down the pit. So which vertical spinner will come out on top? Will it be the big vert, or will it be the one on the lifting turret? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. And overseeing it is Rhino and Virus. This should be a great fight. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. No. Activate. So this should be interesting. It's just like many other vertical spinner battles. It is really going to come down to the first hit. And already, look at Sonnet 12. Their spinner has been broken by the massive blade of Scrapper, and Scrapper coming with a huge hit right there. In onto Sonnet 12. Now Scrapper did win the 5th place playoff, hence their 5th place seedings, and in comes Little Evolution, look at that. And now they are honestly just shredding up Sonnet 12 here at the minute. Sonnet 12, their spinner isn't going back to the position it needs to be, but now it is back in the position it needs to be in. And they do self-right using their turret, but I don't think their spinner is going to be working for much longer. It's been a great performance. They've had some excellent fights so far. Two absolutely brilliant fights in the loser's melee and their fight with Bad Boy, but I don't think they are going to beat Scrapper. They are a durable machine, though, so give credit to them for that. And, oh, another massive hit right there. Evolution are going to come with a little flip of their own. Look at that. Evolution. Nice to see them doing something. All they did in the last account Mayhem was got owned by Metal too. I mean, in fact, that was kind of all Scrapper did in the last account Mayhem, but these improvements have certainly helped out. And they are shredding up Sonnet 12. Look at that, Sonnet 12 went flying straight through the air. They do self-right though very quickly, and they're revving up the spinner once again. And honestly, this is just an impressive performance, but Sonnet 12 are just doing well to survive, it seems. And if they survive to a judge's decision, if they survive the full 3 minutes against Scrapper, well then, well done to them if that actually happens. Evolution coming in with a good little flip right there. Oh, they've accidentally eliminated. Oh, Evolution, no! Evolution! Oh, Sonnet 12 being knocked back once again, and oh, I think something has gone wrong here. I think something's gone wrong here with the weaponry. And I feel that, well, the damage has really left a toll on it. And I honestly don't think that they're moving anymore. And Alvi Islam's impressive run comes to an end at the hands of Robobotics and his monster, his devilish vertical spinner, that is Scrapper. Cease. What an impressive performance that was. It's a bit of card there. I don't know where that's fallen out from, but Sonnet 12, they did very well to survive. It was a very good effort, and it's been fun having them. They've had some absolutely spectacular fights, but it ended in a very spectacular fight of their own as the 5th seed Scrapper absolutely mullered them before sending them out the arena. They got unlucky in the last account Mayhem, but this year could be their year as they join Subatomic version 3, King Ramses, and Bert for the win in the grand final. And we already have our first 4 slots already filled up. So we'll tune in for next time where we'll be seeing we'll be having Heat 5, where we will see the return of the reigning account Mayhem champions. But well done to Robobotic, and until then, the Bot Builder out.